I grew up always wanting to be a teacher. I never really considered anything else. I always danced. I always loved to dance. So I ended up missing the last 3 months of my senior year of high school. Through some sort of mix of who knows what concoction of medications, I ended up getting well enough that I could go to college. Through the first couple of years of college, I realized I just wasn't myself anymore. I had become Crohn's disease instead of being myself. It was like I viewed everything through the filter of Crohn's. It was consuming my life. And finally I figured out that I wasn't dancing anymore. I was just too sick. And I realized that was why I was kind of retreating into myself. So I started dancing again, and I never saw myself as a dancer for a job, ever. I always was like, I'm gonna be a teacher, I'm gonna be a teacher, I'm gonna be a teacher. And I don't know what got into me, but I moved down to Florida and I auditioned and I got the job, and I was really determined to make it work. I was sick of missing out on things because of my Crohn's. Once I was at Disney for a couple of years, I really just took a downward spiral, and finally my doctor was just kind of like, there's really no other option at this point. You're going to have to consider surgery. And there was a message board I went on, and I asked one question. I said, what's the one thing that you regret giving up because you've had your surgery? And everybody said, nothing, nothing. I gave up nothing. I gave up being sick and I got my life back. And one person said, I gave up wearing a bikini. That was the only thing. So it was then, there was no question. Honestly, my life now is as close to a normal person's life as I think I've ever had. I do what everybody else does. I work like everybody else. I'm busier than most people. I went back to teaching, and I could never be a teacher when I had Crohn's. It was like, you can't be in the bathroom when you're trying to teach kids. And I'm still dancing too. I'm still coaching dance, and a lot of times I forget I have an ostomy. I really have to think about it. If I wanted to run a marathon, I have no doubt that I could do it. I have no interest in running, so I won't be doing that, but there's no doubt in my mind that I could. I know it was the best thing, and I haven't looked back once.